What's up, everybody? It's your boy Winning Circle 731 back with another high school video, man. We in the state of Arkansas with it, man. Watching Chapel Wildcats, man. Monticello Billies, man. It's going down, man. Monticello tonight, man. These two teams, man, they want to handle this beef. Put it all, leave it all on the field. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's see who come out on top in this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
Able to pick up a couple on first down, 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Fullback's got it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Handoff to the lone back. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Makes the grab. It's Morris. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback.
That's the defense right there. I think it's all for you. Probably try to push.
On the option play, but how
they did, no
about
surprise.
the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't...
Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys.
Monticello. Let's go, Monticello.
Unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run. And the OC is going to give him
now right there, you not. No, sir.
Trying to hand it off to the fullback
They
for a
said
quick
no,
hitter,
sir.
but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going
Let's
up.
go.
Making the catch.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40.
Monticello Billies, Watson Chapel Wildcats, state of Arkansas. Stand up, let go. Ooh, shit. Ooh, I tried to get inside. He closed real quick.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
The field 5 though, I ain't gonna lie. Monticello field, that is. I like that is nice. I like that.
They try to pop a run on the draw.
That
Able to
is
squeeze
nice.
out
I
a
like the
couple on
field.
the play. It's down at the 35.
Shout out to the whoever
And
created
that
this
run
team.
really
I'll make
didn't
sure I
go
put the
anywhere. A lot of
credits
times we don't focus on it enough, but how
in the video
important those
description.
5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Offense in a split backfield. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Montgomery. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line...
And they're in for a touchdown.
No monkey business. First down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. He marched 78 yards down the field, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll ride his man on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's straight downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Little buddy caught that. He sure caught it in traffic, too. Caught it right in traffic. Wow.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Gets the back moving. Give to the single back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Austin Shaffer got some fight in them.
Top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Morris.
I thought the other dude had the ball.
With the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. And I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. looking to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
On the option, the pitch. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And it's no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Sweet cut there. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Trying to do it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? And now the offense will come onto the field again. Goes to the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. They'll run the option. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is...
There he goes. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game.
They would bring that defense for real. Shout out Watson Chapel, man. For real, they would bring that defense. They were playing no games, boy. They were trying. They already took the ball back, stop your football, man.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your...
I used to live in Pine Bluff. Anybody watching these videos, I used to live in Pine Bluff with my raggedy favorite number.
You can drop 7 guys.
Double guard is what I call it. She's
and still get
real
home.
lady.
That makes you feel good if you're the new coordinator.
If you ever in Pine Bluff, we run to Brittany and Marina, you run to Jerome Richmond, just know.
They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time. Second and long from the 19. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right.
Stop the run to alienation.
Here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Go in the second quarter.
Hauls it in, looking for space. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36.
Let's see here.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Back to throw, it's Bailey. Fires into traffic, it's picked off.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Gives it to the back on the draw. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They'll immediately call timeout.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful. If you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback, that's not a good sign for this offensive line.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Gonna take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He wants to change this route. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Sends it back in motion. The give to the fullback. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Makes the catch. It's Morris. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires one high and deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Harvey. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. With the catch, it's Poe. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Grab near the marker. It's Montgomery. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go to the fullback. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Got a little space. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration, everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
To throw, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down
That was
two
a great
possessions.
catch. I so thought he wasn't going to catch it. He was on. He was like in his pocket. I'm thinking he ain't going to be able to pull it in.
It's going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense...
We got him. Got him with the shook move. I got him so good, I thought he got me.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Give to the fullback. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Big fullback Scott. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Now on the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man. It's James. Oh, he's got some space. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The option look. He'll pull it on the read. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On target over the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. He'll do it himself. Now the pitch. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Morris. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've been really good moving the chains on third down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. They'll run the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, that time on third down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced the negative play, now setting up fourth down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Morris. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Headed to the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the option play, the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, and he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. It's basically a block on the quarterback on the defensive play.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Running with the fullback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
On the play. Third down coming up.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And that's a play the defense had to have, right? You're down in the game. Offense wants to stay aggressive and go for it on fourth, and they're throwing it. All you got to do is get one stop, regain the momentum, give it back to your offense, and they could not come up with the play.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Trying play action. Rushes on him. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and this defense has set them up in scoring position.
That's just frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Dumps it to the back. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Throws to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They'll make the stop, but he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. The give to the big fullback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal.
Let's go, let's go.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. He wants it all. Open in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete on the right side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Down by possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's James. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The run from the shotgun. Made a defender miss. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Timeout called by the offense.
After this, it'll be a wrap. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.